And welcome back to the Market Wolf, where I give you the best bear case, the best bull case, and my opinion. And you can see last time I didn't want to confuse you, but if you look here, I took off my opinion. You can see the bear case from last time played out perfectly. We came down right into where I said we would. Now, did it play out exactly that way? No, of course not. Those are estimations, but I let you see where price would probably go on the best bear case, and that's exactly where it went. 389.73 on the S&P 500. So I will get rid of that now. And remember, on my case, I said it was going to flag. You can check that video out. I said it would flag. It might go up a bit across this purple fib, but then ultimately it would break down. That's why I titled the last episode exactly what I titled it. Now, I just have a bear and a bull case up today, and I'm going to keep this very brief as far as what might happen tomorrow. But you can see that a lot of people are already saying this is a double bottom, and that we're going to be on our way up from here. In fact, there's a lot of people calling for us to really break into old levels that we haven't seen in a while, even coming past this zone right here. We could go on a real rip, tear your face off rally. So they're saying, there's some people out there saying, yeah, we could go past around that 423.16 mark much further to the upside. I don't know. I have trouble seeing that happening personally. I know there's a lot of fear in the market, so obviously this volume exiting, and by the way, this does look the same on the 5-minute when you go down to the 5-minute with that exiting volume. Just on the last one alone, that's 2.6 million. And then at the beginning of the day, you had 1.4 million exit. The day before that, at the end of the trading day, you had 1.78 million exiting. The day after that, at the end of that trading day prior, you had 1 million people exiting roughly. So, this doesn't seem like a vote of confidence in the market. Now, granted, they could have known after we're breaking certain points, yeah, we're going to have to double bottom. I think that the way pre-market is looking right now, I think we have a little bit more room to come down. I wouldn't be surprised if we see part of this bear case play out and we come down to 385.09 and then break up and finish the day perhaps at 402.02. So maybe you could see both of those cases play out, the bear and the bull case tomorrow. If we get a lot of velocity with the price action, it's a possibility. If we started to just climb up from here tomorrow, I don't expect it to rip faces off right away. I would think we're going to have to reclaim some of these levels, improve them. I think the highest we can get on the bull case is 402.02. I've got my bear case at $380.62 in the S&P 500, following that blue fib line breaking down. I also think that, we could have one of those days where, and this is one of those days where I wouldn't trade, to be honest, and I'm not in the market. I got out of UVXY. I'm not sure what the market is going to decide. On the one hand, what are institutions going to do? They may decide to go in again. They may decide this double bottom that's going to occur, whether you think it's at its current level or you think the true double bottom is more at about 387.07, or maybe you think it really should be all the way at $380.62 where our low was. No matter which way you slice it, if retail, the moon boys, are ready to come back out, and I am hearing and seeing that they seem to be, then we could definitely go up if, the market manipulators, if the big institutions get that sense from retail as well. They may not have a problem driving us up again, just to try and take some more profit as we are on our way essentially down. I mean, as you know, I'm a bear in general on this market. I'll be a bull when I have to be. Right now, things just look bearish, and so generally speaking, I'm bearish. I would look for part of this case. I would assume part of this bear case is going to play out tomorrow first before we see a rebound. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling. I'm not going through all the data tonight. I want to give you an overall market view really quick, just of something I've been thinking about, just to show you, since I'm telling you I'm a bear overall in the market right now, just in general. I want you to look down here at the, if it's going to let me expand this, I don't know. Let me see if I can get rid of my volume. Perhaps that will help. And some of these other indicators. Yeah, that gives me some room to work. Okay. I want you to look at the MACD, right? Look at the momentum here in price. Look at when we had our downturn in starting in 2000, carrying on to about 2003, ending there, starting to pick up steam in 2004. Look at that. It's nice and rounded, very short. Here in 08, so you got your dot-com bubble, right? And then an 08 crash. A little bit worse than last time, right? Look at that. We get a little blip here in 2012, and I believe that was, I can't quite remember what that was about, but I do remember here, 2016, this is, where the Fed started to play with trying to raise interest rates, and that didn't work out so well, right? Now, of course, you get COVID here. And I've got this yellow line marked right here to show you just how far we've come on momentum in such a short time with the way this market is falling. Now, do you really think that this is finished? I mean, this looks like nothing we've ever seen before with momentum to the downside. And could that be because we didn't let 2008 finish playing out? Could it be because we propped up these markets for so long, and then when COVID hit, we decided, now would be a good time to go ahead and push more money into the system than we've ever seen before? I mean, you can tell just by the upside. Look at upward momentum. That looks like relatively upward momentum in the past. Look at this upward momentum. This is stimmy money. And here's the moon boys going away. So you've got to wonder, are we done yet? I don't think so. I think we're going to see some more big bars down, just like we saw some more big bars up to the downside. So I think this ride is far from over to the downside. And so that's just based off of one indicator. You know all the rest of the information. You've known my long-term outlook. I would just say go back and visit episode 1 if you haven't looked at that yet. You can see that our case for the VIX is playing out perfectly. We've got a symmetrical triangle in there. We've been following since this channel started on episode 1. I am the Market Wolf. Please like, subscribe, and share. We will see you next time.